Hey everybody, welcome back to Let the Dice Roll, the podcast where we talk about whatever the hell we feel like talking about based off the topics that we roll. Usually with very little preparation and like way too much confidence on our parts. I'm Justin.
I'm Eric.
And this is the Crow. This is Bosephus. He's here for legal reasons. And somehow y'all decide to come back and check us out. So grab a drink, get comfortable, and let the dice roll. So you want to have the first roll or you want me to have the first roll?
I'll go first today.
Ha. 7.
Number 4.
Oh.
You don't know how to read.
Hey, man.
And we're starting off strong.
Here. Okay, anyway.
How does from there a 4 look like a
Be
7?
gone. Just, you phase out.
Yeah, just...
Horror movie tropes that are annoying and why they shouldn't do them anymore. I know.
I don't know very much.
Unnecessary fucking... I'm already cussing.
10 seconds in.
I love horror movies, and stuff like this annoys me. So it's
Go
like...
for it. Rant for me.
Whenever they do jump scares, just the jump scare. Like, it doesn't serve the purpose for the story. It's just the just to make people say, ah. Like, that annoys me. And then slashers. And then, like, special side. Like, why do they always have people make dumb decisions? They can never... Why is there never, like, you know what? Maybe we shouldn't go back. Like I told you, I watched Jeepers Creepers.
Because the movie would be over.
Like, I watched Jeepers Creepers for the first time. Mm-hmm. Where it's just like, I'm going to go down this hole. I saw a dude throw a body down here. Let me go down here. Why? That served no purpose for the story. I mean, it did. It revealed some information. But it's like...
It didn't show a realistic story.
But the entire plot of the movie still could have happened without that.
I think it's just the decision-making in and of itself.
It pissed. Like, the whole time I'm watching it, everyone's like, oh, this movie's good. I was mad the whole time.
Why are you doing that?
Why are you doing
that?
Why are you making the decision? Shut up. But, like, jump scares for the sake of jump scaring. No one has come... Well, I'm not going to say no one, because here lately there has been some good horror movies with original ideas. But usually, they all follow the same format. They're all copy and paste.
I know, that's why I really don't like horror movies that much.
But, like, horror movies are so good. Well, depending on what branch. Like, your slashers are, like... But, like, you got...
I feel like you're going to hurt some people's feelings with that take.
Well...
It's always the same story.
Subscribe and tell me I'm wrong in the comments. But yeah, it's just like jump scaring for the sake of jump scaring. And it's like always, they shouldn't have done this, but they did. And now here. Like, why?
I think it's...
Makes me mad.
At that point, it's just natural selection. Just let it happen.
Just...
Let them go get taken out, and then the people who are like, yeah, no, screw that, I'm going to go home. And then just, I'm out. I'm not dealing with it.
And you could still do horror movies. Like, there was some interesting horror... Like, The Watchers was good. That was a different take.
Mm-hmm.
Heretic.
I still haven't seen it.
You've seen Heretic.
Mm-mm.
Yes, you have.
Oh, I haven't.
Yes, you have.
How?
The one with Hugh Grant and the Missionary Girls.
Oh, no, I'm lying. I was thinking Hereditary.
Hereditary's not bad.
I still haven't seen that one.
It's pretty good. And then stuff like that. And then like
Black Phone was good.
The Black Phone was... The second one was okay.
I haven't seen the second one yet.
Second one was okay. The first one was good. All the Insidious movies. I don't mean it. I take everything back.
Thank you, devil. What the hell is going on? And snap to 5 minutes later.
A few moments later.
Anyway, the Insidious movies, like, they're good for what they are. I mean, there's like massive, but there's good of them. There's a new one coming out next weekend, I think. The Conjurings are okay. Annabelle's are okay. Dead Silence that movie can fuck all the way off.
Which one is that?
The one with the yep.
Oh yeah, because you don't like dolls.
I do not.
Dolls are kid ghosts.
Mm-mm. Annabelle doesn't bother me.
Well,
but the Dead Silence one, I don't like those.
I can't wait until we start ghost hunting and then we get like a child talking on the audio.
Justin, save us. Join us. Join us.
We're going to have to cut that one out.
What? I'm eating.
Yeah, you're eating.
It just didn't agree with me.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Go on to the next. I'll have to do so much editing. And then you choke the bird.
Is this a 9 or a 6? It's a 9.
You have to tell the story now.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
It's fine.
So during a campaign, one of our players, who is newer, but is newer to any tabletop, was rolling a dice and could not tell if it was a 6 or a 9. Now that might seem somewhat normal, like a D20, D10, yada yada. Usually there's a period, an underline, anything on that. It was a D6. It only has 6 sides. So I'll let you come to that conclusion there.
They're learning. Anyway. What type of businesses would you like to own?
I don't know. I don't even, really... I mean, I would like to own a company where I can do stuff like this or do creative things. Kind of like how, Dropout or Smosh or even Beacon, if we get that hardcore into just the D&D stuff. It would just be really neat to have...
Well, Beacon has a lot more than just D&D.
Yeah, I'm just putting things out
gotcha.
there. And it would be neat to just have something that I can be like, ooh, I have an idea, and then run with it.
An entertainment company.
I mean, not in... in a way, yeah, like an entertainment company. It seems like it kind
All those
of pigeonholes it a little bit.
entertainment companies.
But still, having something that I can just, run with an idea, or if somebody there, hey, I have this cool idea, I'm like, oh, that's neat, let's go.
Which the
And
guys
be able to do that.
Critical Role actually own Darrington Press, which is a publishing company.
That's cool.
They publish their own games and stuff like that too. Yeah, an entertainment company / studio production company are all things that I'd like to own. Gaming store.
Yeah, be able to kind of just all the nerd stuff.
Yeah, all the nerd stuff.
And be able to put money towards other people's stuff. Like I talked about before, if I had the money to help somebody out. I like to go to how do I put it? There would be little booths in events. Say if somebody's selling baked goods out of their kitchen and their dream is to one day have their own bakery, I'd be like, here you go. And be able to do that and just show up I want some donuts.
And pay for them.
Well, my company pay for them.
Yeah, well.
But if I own it, then I already bought them.
But from what we talked about, it wasn't owning it. It was just giving them money for startup.
Yeah, but they would give them to me because I started them up.
Well, they were already started. They just didn't have a brick and mortar.
Yeah, but still. If somebody came, if you have your dream, all right, let's say you want to own whatever company it is, somebody comes over and goes, here's the money to do that. Would you not be whenever they show up and be like, hey, can I have a donut out of the machine? And then you'd be like, oh, yeah, sure.
A donut. Or I'll probably not. I'd probably just give it to you at a discount.
You greedy bitch.
I still have to make money.
If that's breaking the bank for your company, you have other problems.
I don't know. Don't use my words against me. But no. It's just, discount. A heavy discount.
You'd make them pay still?
At cost.
You'd still make them pay. They paid the cost.
Just that doesn't entitle you to free shit.
Kinda.
Not really.
It might not entitle you to, but why would you not give them something? Hey,
y'all are the ones
thank
that
you.
Y'all are the ones that started it.
Y'all what?
When we talked about the game store, y'all said I couldn't get free shit. So now no one's getting free shit. We've been over this.
No, I'm getting free shit from something that I helped build. Why would I not come in and be like, oh, hey, there's so and so?
Then why did I get told I couldn't get free shit?
Because you was a greedy bitch, and you go through and be like anything and everything that you want to. You'd just be walking through and be like, oh, when do we get this? And then you'd start taking all of it.
I wouldn't take all of it.
You would take 90% of it.
I would not.
Yes, you would.
No, I wouldn't.
You would.
No, I wouldn't.
You would though.
No, I wouldn't though.
Yes, you would.
Coffee, yes, you got me on that one, probably.
Point taken, right
But
there.
that's just a cup of coffee a day. I'm not gonna take every. I can't.
Then
take
why
all
you
the
think
coffee.
I'm going to go in and be like, I need all of the baked goods you have in this building? I'm fat. I ain't that fat.
I'm not saying all of them, but you walk in that bitch a day and get a baker's dozen. You know what I mean?
What makes you think I'm going to go in there every fucking day?
If you can get something for free, you wouldn't go in. If you can get, if
No,
you
I
can
got
get
other shit to do.
If you get a sweet treat for free, you wouldn't go. Like if it was on your way to work.
That would be a fucking trek.
If it was on your way to work.
I would have to make a detour to go to this place.
No, if it's on your way.
What makes you think I'm going to do that every single day?
I don't know. Why would
I'm a
you?
lazy bitch. I'm going to be like, nah, it's too much time.
If you own the company,
I live a block away from a Dunkin'. I don't go there hardly at all.
You just don't leave the house.
It's on my way to work.
Yeah,
That's
but-
your point.
Yeah, but you're also have to be there at a certain time.
So, that is my point that I'm making. I have to be at a place at a certain time. I'm not going to go every
If you own
time.
a company, though, you don't have. You know what I mean?
Yes, I would. I'd still be showing up like 5 minutes after the time I'm supposed to.
Between 5
You
10
give me
minutes.
a detour, it's going to be another 10 to 15.
Just leave your house earlier.
Okay. Yeah, let me just do that without pants on. I'm not my shoes go on and I'm out the door. It's still 5 minutes after. Because I put my shoes on when I'm supposed to be getting in the car.
Just get better time management.
I can't.
You can.
No, you can't.
You can.
No.
You have. It's a conscious decision you have to make.
It's a serious effort for somebody with my mental condition.
What mental condition? Chronic laziness?
No. I have no sense of time. Tell me I'm wrong.
That's not a medical condition.
I never said medical, I said mental.
That's not even a mental condition.
Yes, it is.
That is just. I just be doing my own thing.
No. I'm a chronic procrastinator.
That's not like an actual thing, though.
It is, though. Those words are things.
Those words are things, but it's not like a. But you know what?
It also doesn't help that I
diagnosing you
have
with something.
ADHD and I have to be in a rush for anything to get done.
Have you been diagnosed with ADHD? Have you been diagnosed?
No, because I can't be bothered to go to the doctor.
So you don't know if you have it.
Tell me, with your degree, would you diagnose me with ADHD?
I diagnosed you with laziness.
Oh, is that a medical condition? Because it doesn't seem like it.
It is right now.
Well, then you got the same thing.
I'm not. No, I can leave work. I leave early. I am on time.
Very good. I can't be bothered is your catchphrase. Don't go try to find something to throw at me because
I
I'm
was
right.
going to take a sip of my drink. That is not my catchphrase.
Bullshit. We could put that on a t-shirt. I can't be bothered with his face on it and it would sell.
I want my face on it.
Yeah. It would just be you saying I can't be bothered.
Yeah, but it wouldn't sell with my face on it.
Who knows? It would still be your shirt. That's you.
You know, Eric would say, I'm a bitch. Fuck you. Anyway,
Go ahead and let's go.
those are the type of businesses I would own.
I forgot what point we were making at
What
that
kind of
point.
businesses you own? Oh, I'll do money. Like, I would like to, if I had enough money, I would like to do, like, scholarships and stuff. Like, we've talked about that.
Yeah, we talked about like doing scholarships for like sports and stuff in areas that really don't get attention and like coaching and things like that. Because I miss coaching. I used to love coaching football.
And do, like, internships and shit like that. Like, you come work for us. Like, internship with us if you want to be, like, an editor or something along... If something like we own the entertainment production company, something that we did, like, you would come intern.
Would you do standard intern or would you do paid interns?
I think it depends.
On?
I don't know.
Because I think a non-paid internship, especially for college credit, is bullshit.
It's labor. It's slave labor.
Yeah.
But it's like...
Like you're paying the college money, and then they're telling you have to go work for free.
But I was thinking, like, if I'm doing, like, say if they're, like, 16, 17, 18, somewhere around there, and you're still in school or, like, in college, living with your parents and you don't have any bills, it might just be
So
like...
you're judging their home situation.
Yeah. So you could come and do like that.
It's still costing them money. The gas to get to work every day, them going around using their time that they could have went and got an actual job and get money for it. You shrug your shoulders woo.
That's a future.
So
cost.
daddy got money, he's paying for everything for you, you can work for free, but little Jimothy over here, who's living in his car while he's going to school, is going to get paid for his internship.
I didn't say he's going to get paid either.
You know, I would do paid intern. It's a yes or no. Paid interns or not.
No.
You bother me.
Because I'm providing you a service.
They're providing you a service.
Not really.
Explain how an intern does not provide any service.
I don't need you.
Obviously you do. You wouldn't have an intern opening.
No, that's just to be nice.
Just being nice.
Just so you can get hands-on experience, so you can use that to springboard your stuff into other.
So
careers.
you wouldn't at least give them like minimum wage for being your bitch?
They wouldn't be my bitch. They'd be your bitch.
It's your company that we're talking about. So at your company, you would not pay an intern, evenly because they don't have the degree. Sure, you don't have to pay them what the actual job would be. And yes, they're picking up like on the job experience, but that's giving you a pipeline to the new people coming out of school that are already familiar with your job.
No, if they want to be there, they'll be there. Money or not.
That's not how it works, though.
It is. There's plenty of people. You hear all these success stories. I took this internship with no money and it taught me valuable life lessons and I wouldn't change a thing.
I would love to hear that story.
They're all
because
over
the
the
majority of the time when people get interned, they get basically turned into the bitch of the company until they get out of school.
And that's what they should do.
No.
I'm tired of rage baiting now.
I could tell because you've stopped giving me actual explanations and you've been doing like one-word answers.
I'm tired of rage baiting. I'd pay them.
It just seems right.
That was just one big rage bait.
Yeah, because you're a bitch.
I know what I am. What does it say about you?
That I'm easily frustrated by shit like that?
But you chose to be my friend. You chose to do this with me. So what's it say about you? If I'm a bitch,
Look, you're a bitch.
so are you.
Nat 20.
That's why we're together. Not romantically. What are some things that you look forward to the most with being able to do YouTube full time? Once you're able to do YouTube full time.
Just like I said, the creative outlet for stuff like this would be nice. It doesn't even have to be doing like this exactly, but even like helping somebody else. Like say they do a certain...
An unpaid internship. That's called a
If they
callback.
have like a certain... what's the word I'm looking for? Like a certain theme that they work on or something that I know I couldn't do, or it's just not like something that I would be personally interested in doing long form, being able to help somebody else with like theirs, whether it be what's the word I'm looking for, where like we'd be able to work with them on a video, like just kind of show up and help out with something, or even write for somebody else and having that kind of
a
bond
producer.
with them. Maybe.
No, like I'm showing you, I'm helping you out. I'm doing great work.
Stuff like doing YouTube full time, you would also have those friends that would then start doing it, or people you would work with and you kind of get to know, and then be able to do more stuff. Like do those collabs with people, that would be fun. Something that I wouldn't do a lot of, like, I don't know, let's say it's weird challenges or whatever, and it's like, oh, today we got Eric and Justin from Let the Dice Roll here with us. It'd be like those one-offs that would be kind of fun, but it's not something you would do long form. What about you?
I'm not really... I wouldn't necessarily say the creative outlet, because it's not really... Like, it's fun, but I'm not like you, like that whole creative side doesn't like, oh, yeah.
Oh, I love doing that shit.
But, like, mine's just being able to do something that I want to do, that I like doing with people that I like doing it with. And something that's mine, and I'm supporting myself and, like, my family or whatever with things that I want to do is where, like, I can just wake up one day, you know, this would be a fun video, and just go. And it's just having fun. Hanging out with my friends, doing dumb shit.
Yeah.
Especially the ghost hunting. That's
Yeah, we need to really get that started. That's Haunted and Confused.
haunted and confused.
And then we also have Forked Palate.
HC Investigations. HC Paranormal Investigations, I think.
Is that what you got it under?
Just make it look more professional. Because some people, if they just see haunted and confused, like, I'm not gonna. Like, if we're trying to get in the door somewhere, it just doesn't have like that. So it's haunted and confused, but like the branding they would see would be HC Paranormal. But that's my thing. Like, his is the creative. My goal and dream is if I can create something in platforms where I can afford to pay people to go live out and do that creative stuff that they want to do, is like my ultimate.
So you want to stay at home and just pay the money for it to come back?
No,
in?
I'd still go to like the office or whatever like that. I'd still go there every day. But it's not like oh wow, there's this video that I really want. I'm sure I would have these videos because like I have movies, that I want to make. But it's not like that. Oh yo, I got this crazy. I want to do this. Like that's not me. But but for being able to have something built to where it's like you can just wake up one day like I got this video. I'm like, well, let's go. Like that's my ultimate goal or like to have a platform like the Dropouts or something like that where they have a bunch of other people where they're able to come feel safe and do what they want to do.
Yeah.
And I can I can employ them to do this to scratch all those creative itches.
You can provide that outlet.
That's my jam.
It'd be really neat to do like a bunch of like D&D campaigns like that though, and like have people come in, like whether it be like home brews or even some stuff like what was it called? The Witchlight Carnival. Like I want to do that campaign, but I'd like to do it with like more people and be able to like if we were to put it onto the channel and have them like watch us play.
Is that something I'd be interested in? Because we've talked about doing it to where like at some point we get more cameras and stuff like that and mics to start recording like our D&D campaigns and releasing them out.
We also have to have a solid place to film too, because at the moment we just play in my living room, and it's not exactly the most acoustically sound or video stunning. So there'll be a little bit of time passing before we can get something like that set up, but it would definitely be something we would put onto the channel.
But in hindsight too, Critical Role started just streaming on Twitch from their living room.
True. We'd have to actually like get the cameras and stuff set up for it though. And we'd have to get a solid schedule down because we want to be able to record.
That's our issue. It's
everybody's.
all D&D.
It's the worst big bad of them all is scheduling. It drives me nuts.
That's why it'd be like whenever we start we'd have to treat it like we do like when we start ghost hunting. Just get a bunch recorded in the bank.
That's the problem though, is like everybody only has those like few hours on that one weekend every 3 months.
Yeah.
So it'd be a massive undertaking to try to record a full campaign. I would probably start with one like from the books. That way it's not too overly dramatic. Because like right now we're doing...
Start with some one-shots.
Yeah. Like some like legitimate one-shots that are preordained. Because right now the campaign that we're doing multiple campaigns in and of ourselves. Like we have mine with the Ether Spire. We have yours. You were doing the Strahd campaign. Once we get that started, we have one at our job. We actually play during our lunch hour. We have a couple people that come down to our office and we play. But it's
Adventures Academy.
Yeah, I have the Adventurers Academy, which has then like kind of weaseled its way into the Ice Spire Peak campaign.
And then you got my Sanguine Usurpation, the one that we were doing.
Mm-hmm. So, it's all stuff that we want to do. I would love to broadcast that stuff for you guys here so you can kind of watch both of us as DMs. Well, I don't want to speak for you on this, but like as far as mine goes, it's very rule of cool. As long as you can explain it, then usually I'll let it happen.
For the most part, like I like the rule of cool, but I am a little more strict, I guess you would say, with like certain things.
I can see that.
Like you're a good DM and it's fun, but for the most part. But I also play campaigns that are typically darker horror.
Yeah.
Type where it's like silly consequences because they're haha fun might not end well. But yeah. Anyway, let us know if you want to see that.
Yeah, for sure. We'd love to broadcast those for you guys, whether you're listening to it like on your way to work or at work or
speaking of which, we need to start
just chilling,
posting like the podcast. We need to backdate our podcast and put them on Spotify and shit. I know how to do all that. I can take care of it.
I was gonna say I don't know what you're talking about, so
I'm not gonna deal with our other podcast. The one thing about us where it was like out on everything.
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
So did you read off the prompt for the Nat 20?
Yeah. What are some things you look forward to doing on YouTube most time?
Okay, your turn. How do you miss?
It was Bosephus. He
Don't
was just
blame
like,
him.
He was. He was like,
Probably because you're being aggressive. You tried to
he's
choke
not.
him out.
no,
You choked him earlier.
You literally put your hands around his neck.
I was trying to give him little, like, Heimlich.
I am CPR certified.
Are you?
Legitimately, yes.
The person that would run out of the room if somebody actually needed help?
7. I manifested it from earlier.
That's exactly what it is.
Oh,
Is that a 7 or an L?
interesting.
And that would be?
Most believed conspiracy theories.
This one's fun. We have the 9/11 as an inside job. The Earth is hollow.
I wouldn't say that's most believed, is it?
There's a lot of people that believe that. The Flat Earthers is one that I find interesting. Not that I believe it, I just find some of these things fascinating, so I find the time to try to like read up on them if I can.
I used to, but then I would go down like dark rabbit holes, and it usually when I'm trying to go to bed. Next thing you know, it's like 4 a.m. in the morning, and I got work, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah. You drop into those rabbit holes, they drop down like far. I still think that the 9/11 thing was weird, just because of how the towers fell.
Especially because it was like they tried to like destroy him like earlier with the parking garage.
Yep. And then the explosions.
It says,
Yeah, it was a controlled demolition.
and where'd the plane go?
Oh, I mean, it
In the
went in
building.
there, but like it was a controlled drop.
Mm-hmm.
If a tower like that, if you're able to, if you knock it off center, it's not just going to drop straight down. It's going to go. Meh.
It's gonna be Django.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But instead, it went, which is just in and of itself a like thing for itself right there.
Yeah.
And then there's the why did NASA stop exploring the deep ocean? Because that was originally like one of the things that they were doing, and then they were just like, no, I'm out.
I don't know if I know that one.
No, it was kind of neat. I don't remember if they ever actually found something. It was like, oh, we made a discovery, let's not go down there. But whenever it comes to NASA, they were exploring deep ocean. And I don't know why. Why did NASA stop exploring the ocean? I just knew bits and pieces. Let's see here. Viral online claims suggest NASA abruptly abandoned ocean exploration due to a mysterious discovery. But according to this is misinformation. NASA is never actually primarily a deep sea agency. Well, duh.
Which is what the government would want you to think.
That's exactly what I would say too.
They found
if I was-
Atlantis.
I don't think they found Atlantis.
I don't know.
Atlantis actually wasn't. I forget who it was. Socrates? There was some philosopher that actually had a description of Atlantis.
Oh, I know what you're talking
and
about.
it matched with. Graham Hancock went over it on Joe Rogan's show. It was really, really neat because there's this formation. I forget where it is. I don't have the info right in front of me. Wasn't expecting to bring this up. But the formation of the stone actually perfectly sits the way that he described what Atlantis looked like, where it was like a series of rings all connected by water. And there's a formation in the Sahara Desert.
Plato.
It was Plato, sorry.
He gives the earliest known detailed account of Atlantis in two dialogues written around 360 BCE. Timus introduces Atlantis and describes it as a powerful island civilization located beyond the Pillars of Hercules, usually identified with the Strait of Gibraltar.
Gibraltar.
Yep. And then Cratylus gives a much more detailed description of the city's layout, concentric rings of land, water, temples, canals, government, military, wealth, and eventually corruption. According to Plato, the story came through a certain chain of transmission. Egyptian's priest Solon, don't know how to say that word, and the family who recounts it in dialogue. He describes Atlantis as having a central city built in a concentric circular rings with a temple to Poseidon at its center. Atlantis becomes enormously wealthy and military powerful, but its people gradually become morally corrupt. They attempt to conquer lands around the Mediterranean before being defeated by Plato's idolized ancient Athens. Then, after earthquakes and floods, Atlantis supposedly disappears beneath the sea in a single day and night. One particular important detail: Plato is the original surviving source. They don't have an older Egyptian Atlantis text confirming his story until pretty much every Atlantis tradition ultimately traces back to those two.
Because I find it really neat that it almost coincides with the... Have you ever heard of the Anunnaki?
I heard the name.
It's where it's like there was this big like alien space war on Earth, and that's what wiped out a lot of those civilizations and caused the deserts to form.
There was another one. It wasn't necessarily that, but it was there was... I don't think it was Graham. It was one I was listening to, one where they're talking about how there's apparently evidence of an advanced civilization that was in the Amazon rainforest.
Oh yeah, it was like deep, like into the rainforest, wasn't it? Because there's so many, and that ties into though with the pyramids. There's pyramids all over the place.
Like China has more pyramids than everyone else, but like to
my
knowledge,
talks about it.
They don't acknowledge them. Like they cover them up, and if they're like, that's not pyramid.
Yeah,
that's a
they're there. They're in South America. They're obviously in Egypt. I know that the Aztecs have their own style of pyramid. I don't know about the U.S. I've never looked.
I don't think so.
Does the U.S. have any pyramids? I'm sure that there's something. But then that ties also into, I don't know, it might have been just a conspiracy story that I was listening to. But apparently underneath of one of the ice caps, they found a formation of what we're talking about.
We shouldn't be talking about it.
Yeah, we shouldn't be talking about it.
Aliens are like, shut up!
But under the ice caps, I think that they located structures that look like pyramids, but they always point to like certain stars. Like they line up with stars, and it's kind of neat how like all of these civilizations all have the same style of idea, even though it's in different types. Like obviously, Egypt pyramids are pointy, whereas the other ones look more like temples, but it's all still in that same style of structure. Not that I'm any kind of expert; it's just hearsay that I read here and there because I find it interesting.
Well, the ones that U.S. does have some, but they call them mounds instead because it's packed earth, usually flat-topped and stepped pyramids, ceremonial, political residence. So ours are more like earth built, like we made it out of dirt,
rather than the stone.
There's about 120 of them.
Because I know the mounds,
Emerald Mound in Mississippi. Etowah, maybe? I don't know. In Georgia. Moundville in Alabama. Another one in Georgia. There's one in Oklahoma. There's one outside of St. Louis in Illinois.
I didn't think about the mounds, but have you ever seen like the burial mounds from the Native Americans? Like some of them, the way that they actually like shape into things. Like there's a great serpent mound. There's another one. I think it looks. I forget it. I think it looks like a person with a headdress on.
Which is one of the things that I like about for a video game callback, Red Dead Redemption 2.
Explain.
They have those. They have the serpent mounds. They have like those in the game that you can find and discover.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yep.
That's neat.
I'll be wandering around all the time I spend not doing missions.
Yeah, just wandering.
I read a thing that's called a thing today of someone going on a whole tangent about their most hated character from Skyrim. Dalphafine.
It's been so long, dude.
There was some woman that she was like a part of some member of the Blades that apparently is like sworn to protect the Dragonborn. But there was like some kind of horn. She held the horn from you and was like, no.
Oh, Delphine?
Probably.
I think she's the one that actually like helps you discover like they're coming out of mounds. Like they're all like
But this person
dead
was,
and
like,
buried.
going in on her. It's about like the whole things of the game is like could have been avoided if it was for her. Like she was sworn to protect you, but she's deliberately withholding things from you and like not letting you. It's like, well,
Well,
anywho.
you would find out if you ever played the storyline. But yeah, going back to like the like pyramid stuff, like all of those, like that they're actually like signs from. We probably should stop talking about this. It has been spoken from the gods.
Another hand has touched the beacon.
Ah, the beacon.
It's coming.
You remember the beacon?
Yeah, the little orb.
You know you find it everywhere. If you get rid of it before doing the mission, you'll find it again someplace else. Like it shit follows you.
I found it, but it didn't startle me like everyone else.
Because she's loud.
But that was because like you mentioned it. And so when I saw it, I was like, that looks like what he was talking about. So when I picked it up or heard it, I'm like, yeah. Because I found it right there by a giant.
Another hand touches the beacon.
But yeah.
Like, ah.
Some of these ones
Such a pain in the ass storyline.
were
For those of you wondering, it's thundering outside. If it doesn't pick up on the audio, while we were talking about aliens.
JFK was killed as part of a larger conspiracy.
I fully believe that.
The government knows much more about the UFOs.
100% believe
Or
that.
UAPs, I think is what they're called
Yeah,
now.
they changed the name of it so it was harder to search.
Have you heard of Bob Lazar?
I have.
Have you ever listened? Have you watched his documentary?
Bits and pieces. I've never actually sat down and watched fully through.
His documentary
Fully
that Netflix released is fantastic, and he's been on Joe Rogan like 3 times. And the thing that makes Bob Lazar interesting is it's been like 40 years. His story has never changed. It's been
have
the
to watch
exact
that.
same for 40 years. And like he has like evidence. Like they're like, oh, he didn't work here. They have like his badge. Like they found it, and like they were able to find records that he did work there, despite them saying he didn't. But it's my thing is, I'm like, if you have someone, because when you lie, especially if you were lying for that long, your story's not going to stay that consistent.
Or you start adding in more details to make it believable.
And he's never added more details. It has been the exact same. He has maintained that for 40, like I think it's 40 years.
I can't wait for the day, like, and I, there's always the daydream of like aliens being real, one way or the other. I think that they are the math.
It's probing time.
I'd rather not. The math doesn't math for how many galaxies and stars and everything that is out there for us to be the only life in the universe. But I think the government keeps it from us just because of the religious implications.
I was talking to someone once about that, and they were like, "Oh, aliens isn't real." I'm like, I don't necessarily say they are. I don't know. I feel like it's a better chance that they are than they're not. And they're like, "Oh, well, they're not." I'm like, how? To me, it's very arrogant and like narcissistic almost to think that's infinite. That we are the only intelligent life form.
And the infinite is getting bigger.
Yeah, and we're the only intelligent life forms?
Yeah, no.
Come on, bro. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of narcissistic. That's
I mean,
like
no,
arrogant.
a lot of evidence that has come forward from certain people, like, oh, like I got a video of this alien, like, kissing my dog out back. The people
was
making
just
stuff
meth
up
on
for
crack.
yeah, for clickbait. But then you
That
get
was
some
a Methodist.
stuff, like, have you ever... Badumts. There was one video I saw, and it could be fake, it could be made up. I don't know. It was very
If you
believable.
want to sponsor us, Duncan. Just saying. Or Monster.
You making a pitch like mid video, trying to get a
Or Monster. This is they're like chocolate covered strawberry, like new foam. It's so good. But there was another one I saw when I was in line that I got mad. I didn't see them. It was like a lemon drop. You know I love my lemon. It was like a lemon drop cold foam. Anyway, Duncan, if you want to sponsor us or Monster Energy drink, I don't have one on me, but
So back to what I was saying, there was a video of, and if I can find it, I'll put it like a clip of it right here, where it looked like a ship had like gone up next to our sun, pulled energy up into it, and then sped off.
I've never seen that one.
No?
Nope.
I'll have to find it and show you afterwards. So I'm gonna have to find it and put it here in a clip. It's very small, but you can see like that point like come up towards it, and then it just disappears.
Keeps hitting the edge of my laptop.
And then there's also there was a video in, I forget where it was. I want to say it was in the Middle East somewhere. Over top of a mosque, there was that like ball of light like slowly formed over top of it, dropped down, and then shot straight up into the sky.
Have you ever seen the one with they're like old fighter pilots. They're like doing a test, and it was like that ship was like, and you like hear them like, we don't know what is this?
Yeah, it's like it's making moves that should like the G-force would destroy somebody.
Because like it was from here, and then like seconds, it was like 100 miles, and like another location. And they're like,
yeah, because they were trying to catch up to it. Yep, that's it.
Solar eruption mistaken for refueling U.S. It's a solar eruption.
Yeah, sure. Just like it's swamp gas too.
Well, NASA wouldn't lie to us. NASA. A government agency wouldn't lie to us.
No.
Come on. We believe you, NASA. Please don't kill us.
For everybody watching, I might not be in the best mental health, but I have no intention of unaliving.
I don't plan on, despite what my tattoos are saying.
You'll get through it. It'll be fine. But yeah, no. If we disappear,
if I turn up dead and they say it was an unaliving, it wasn't.
It was the aliens.
Now we gotta release this video before.
Yeah, we have to make sure to get this one out before something happens, and YouTube takes the video down.
But yeah, there were some other conspiracy theories. We can do a whole. We can do like.
Yeah, we might have to do one like really study
video
into something, and we'll post that.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do a video where we deep dive into conspiracy theories. That's a nerd shit.
I think it would be really fun.
And then I had wanted to do one to where we deep dive into like haunted locations, or
maybe we could start posting those
or like
on
serial killers
Haunted
or
and
something.
Confused at the beginning. Like we could do like a serial killer playlist and like the hauntings kind of deal until we can actually go.
Yeah. I like that.
We'll
and then then it's kind of cool. Like we covered like this haunted location.
Yeah.
And then being able to go there would be neat.
That'd be neat.
It'd go against our little pitch, to where it's like we don't know the information.
If it's a famous place, then we're gonna know something anyway.
Yeah, so we'll have to do that. My people will call your people, which is just literally me calling you. So.
Which is just like we'll talk about that after this. Whenever I go in to edit the other videos,
We'll talk about it at work most likely.
But yeah, no, that would be really neat.
I'm gonna go ahead and write that down.
Yeah, write that down. Write that down. Good ideas. But if you guys have anything that you'd like us to focus on, please feel free to leave it in the comments. We really would enjoy the talking points, especially something that you'd be interested in hearing, whether it be just more of the conspiracy stuff or more just D&D stuff, or we got Magic the Gathering that we're going to be trying to put together some videos for. Just let us know if there's any focuses that you guys would like.
I clicked on I opened up our wrong one, and it was our movie idea, like the movie idea page that I started, and it literally just says movies that punish stupidity. It was like the only prompt that I had.
But yeah, so feel free to like and subscribe while you're thinking about it, and while he's writing down this note for some videos that we'll make at another time. A little bit more documentary style, I think, where we're kind of talking about it, asking a couple questions, kind of bringing things up. I think it'd be really fascinating, especially with the conspiracy theory stuff. It'd be really neat. You type so aggressive.
It's just the keyboard.
He beats his Apple whenever he gets home. Tappity tap tap tap. I have to watch some documentaries as well, and Bulbasaur. Might have to do a video on that stuff. Just like what our thoughts are on some of it.
I'd have to rewatch them too, because I watched them when they first came out.
We'll have to rewatch that. We'll have to like really deep dive in. I would like to do some like serious research into the things that we would talk about for those.
On our our old podcast that we had back in the day, I had a thing where we were going to start talking about like serial killers, and I started working on a list. Like I had a list, and I was starting to do research on like serial
Maybe
killers.
that'd be the ones that you lead, and then because I don't know a whole lot about them, it'd be
I'm obsessed with serial killers. It's probably an unhealthy obsession.
well, no, you can put it to work.
Especially with my mental and what my friends think about me.
Not all of them.
It's like, well, there were signs. But then again, like we talked about the other day,
He was always so nice.
in retrospect, there's always signs. If you can pinpoint anything in after the fact.
Yeah, but then there was other stuff that people would say. What was that one that we were listening to a true crime podcast, and I don't remember what they said, but it was something so blatantly normal that it was like, oh, he didn't like it whenever I had opened the blinds.
Yeah, there was that one. It was
It was like some people just want them closed.
his brother. Granted, his brother did turn out to do some bad stuff.
Yeah, but still, like
But my
that's
thing
not
is,
a sign.
It's like he was living with his like the guy who was found guilty of the things that he did. His brother was living in his house, and then his brother was on the show talking about, yeah, he got mad when I opened his blinds, and I think it was because he didn't want people seeing in his house, or he always kept his fingernails.
I don't want people looking in my house
He always
either.
kept his fingernails cut and cleaning his hair skin tight. And I think it's so it didn't leave evidence. He was also in the military for a number of years. Like, that's what they're... He didn't like it whenever I used his laundry detergent. And I think it's because he didn't want smells. Or because he bought it. You free-loading bastard.
He ate lunch at about the same time every day. That's shifty.
They're like,
son
that's
of a
weird. They're
bitch.
like, well, he was. I'm like, well, he was. You're right. I was a big but anything, they're like, that's normal. Like, if you live in my house, you live in my house, I have blackout curtains in every room that are always closed.
It's also, we live in Florida, and you let the sun in, that shit gets hot.
But it's like the whole thing. It's like if I ever did some stuff, it'd be like, he always had blackout curtains. I should have known.
It wasn't the bloody corpse that he carried through the backyard. It was the curtains that got me. He told me he went deer hunting.
He didn't like his food touching. I should have known. You know what I mean?
He had those animal plates with the little sections cut out so the peas don't touch the
I
carrots.
should have known. So stupid. And the thing that gets me is like it sounds like because I was arguing with like my mom. I was arguing with my mom about it. It's like it sounds like I'm defending these like reprehensible people, but it's like that's just normal. Like I'm not
That's
saying
not your sign.
like I'm not saying what he did was right. It was wrong. But it's also like it's like
He has an unhealthy amount of kitchen knives. Well,
I have
Maybe.
I have like a whole.
you have sets. I'm talking like he has like 20 butcher knives in that cupboard right there.
Well, they're all but they're all different. All mine are different brands.
You're defending yourself, and
I
you're
am.
starting to make me worry.
But yeah, it's just like anything after the fact can be pointed.
Yeah. He
To-
walked his dog before the sun came up because he had to work that day.
Or he lives in Florida and it's already 80 degrees at 6 a.m.
Right. Never mind that he comes home in bloody clothes or a bodysuit. Like, what the hell?
No, there was some that's weird. Like my dad came home to my house. First of all, why does he keep randomly coming to your house and washing clothes? Or washing his hands? He said he was bloody. I was like, why are you bloody, Dad? Oh, I hit a deer. A deer ran out in front of me and I had to get the deer off the road. You're like, okay, whatever. It's weird, but then I go out to his car and there's no dents or scratches. I was like, you hit a car. Deer. He's like, yeah, just believe me when I say it. Okay, Dad. That's all. Like, maybe you should have been like,
That's
woo,
a
woo.
red flag.
But there's other ones where it's like,
Cut his
he always made
fingernails.
sure his dishes were clean. Okay.
Psychopath!
Yeah. Fucking. I get so annoyed.
I can't wait for that episode now. We're gonna start going, like, but did he mow his lawn on a regular basis?
Because it's literally
Son of a
just, it's
bitch.
just normal things.
Yeah.
I'm like, you want your 5 minutes of fame and you want your, oh, boo-hoo.
I should have known he waved at me every morning and
Boo-hoo,
said,
woe is me.
good morning.
My dad, my brother was a bad man. Give me sympathy. It's like, no. But then you got some of the ones where it's like the dude kidnapped the daughter, and he drove me off, and he was like, come on, Stan, I need some relief. And then I jacked him off, even though I didn't want to. That's a true story. It's a true thing. That's a wild case. You have to look into it. It's wild. The dude had sex. He like kidnapped the daughter. Had intimate relations with the daughter, forcible or not. And then ended up having relations with the mom and the dad. And the dad's crying about it. I didn't want to do it. But he was just so convincing. I'm like, buddy.
He was so convincing.
I think that's not what he used, but he ended up using, like, jacking the dude off. It might have been more than that. He might have given him some toppy, but I can't remember that for sure. But it was like, he was just so... And he starts crying. Like, I know I did it. I think it's called Abducted in Plain Sight. You need to watch it. It's fucking wild. And if anyone hasn't, watch it. And then, like, let us know in the comments. It's wild.
This podcast today has been every direction.
I think it's this one.
Which one is it?
Yeah. This fucking dude. He starts crying until he had to jack a man off. Abducted in Plain Sight. It came out in 2017. It's a Netflix documentary.
Oh, Lord.
It's so wild. Oh, I can't get over it. It cracks me up.
It cracks you up that this family went through such a traumatic experience.
Just because it's like, come on. He said, "Oh, Bob, it's just kid stuff. I've got to have relief." So I was dumb enough to reach over and relieve him in an act of masturbation. I did the worst thing I've ever done as far as breaking the trust and the fidelity that I had with my wife. It's fucking wild to me. Anyway, it's probably been an hour.
I think.
Abducted in Plain Sight. Watch it. You will literally be sitting there like the whole time. What the fuck?
You got into that one.
It's so good.
Remember, everybody, to like and subscribe. Keep an eye out
We need to find that
for...
little thing like they do in the videos where it's like, boop, boop, boop.
It's editing. I had to put that in.
I know.
Yeah. Just remember to like and subscribe, everybody. Comment down below about this episode. Keep an eye out for upcoming episodes of... I guess we're going to be doing like conspiracy theories and true crime stuff on our other channel, Haunted and Confused, until we can get the actual ghost hunts going, which we will also post on there. This has been Let the Dice Roll. I'm Eric.
I'm Justin.
And we'll see you next time.
Yep.
Oh, let the dice roll. Raise your mugs and rock and roll. From dungeon crawls to star